Hey everyone, so you are very welcome here to our very first video at Fashion Fridays at Get That Trend. So we're going to be coming to you every Friday with just what's happening here in the fashion world, what's happening at Get That Trend, few little sneak peeks along the way and some familiar faces here also. So let me just introduce myself. My name is Angeline and I am the stylist and buyer here at Get That Trend.
I'm Kaylee and I do customer service and a little bit of marketing as well as write the blogs on our website.
And I'm Tina and I look after our I'm Tina and I look after our private labels. That's Ivy Lane at the minute. So everything from in-house design to getting the products in.
Exactly. So Kaylee, what are we going to be chatting about today?
So we have our Christmas party booked, haven't we?
Yeah.
Angela, that's Phil and Angeline.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas tree up. And we are talking all things party wear. We've started getting all our Christmas party stuff in. So one of the major trends we're seeing this year has been sequins. Sequins are always kind of quite a big trend around Christmas season, but this year it's like they're kind of taking a step further. Bigger, brighter, better than ever. We are no longer going out, we are going out, and we are turning heads in our sequin dresses. Another massive trend as well has been Lurex. So we have this beautiful silver dress over here. I've been referring to this dress as the silver sequin dress for the past few weeks, and I feel like an idiot because I only found out they're two different things. Tina, would you mind explaining that to us?
Again. Yeah, so Kaylee, sequins. This is sequins here. So sequins is sewn on to the outside of the fabric. So sequins is normally small discs like this that are attached, so they can be either the same colour as the fabric or sometimes you can see them even in rainbow colours. Sequins can come in like the small discs. It can be crystals or it can be pearls even sewed onto the fabric. Actually, over here in the other one we have sequins on a hoodie. So it's just, you can see the red and the gold sequins sewed onto the black hoodie, and it just gives that Christmas bling feel to it.
I love that jumper.
So
It's lovely.
Christmas party outfit.
Then, you're right.
Christmas Day.
Now, Karen, pay attention.
Okay.
This is
Just
Lurex. So Lurex is that kind of metallic look fabric, and the reason it has a metallic look is because there's actually a really fine wire sewed into the fabric, really fine stretchy wire. So you'll normally find Lurex in these kind of more stretchy fabrics, and it creates these bodycon dresses, so a bit like this, and you can see it on the mannequin here, the way it hugs the body. So that's your Lurex. Now, the thing about sequins and Lurex, it makes a statement.
Oh yes.
So when it comes to styling it, you have to be careful. So Angeline will give you a
Definitely.
wee bit of advice here on how to style
So I'm going to bring these over here to Annie and Biddy. And as you can see, this dress is just a pure statement piece. So when we are styling sequins and Lurex, we tend to keep our accessories to a minimal. So I have the styles with our gorgeous new jewellery brand Mostore with a beautiful silver disc bracelet and a lovely wee dainty necklace. And then I just styled it up again with really nice black strappy heels, just like very plain. And I don't know if you've seen the Stellar Awards last weekend. I actually noticed a good few people going all out. Yeah. Definitely a lot of sequins, a lot of Lurex. Few of the people that I have to mention: Roz Purcell, Louise McSharry, and Louise Cooney. They were all in sequins and Lurex, and they were absolutely fabulous. But if you notice one thing about it, they kept their accessories to very minimal. They did go really nice up styles, and Roz Purcell had a fabulous hairdo, lovely long ponytail. It was beautiful. But again, accessories to a minimal. So that's how I would style Lurex and sequins.
Two things you can be as extravagant as ever would be velvet and satin, which are two other trends we're seeing this year.
Love it.
I love to see a velvet dress, something so classy about them.
This reminds me of Christmas.
Yes,
Oh,
I know.
it always
Lovely
reminds me of
velvet.
Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they always come these beautiful jewel tones, like this lovely red or purples, or this beautiful emerald green that we have in this dress over here, which is really another really big colour this year. I love seeing satin dresses as well. I think there's something so flattering about them. The way they just like skim over the body and just like hide any wee lumps or bumps. But how would you go about styling them, Angeline?
Well, the thing about satin and velvet, you can actually add more statement to your accessories. So I'll just bring these over here to Annie and Biddy's sister. this beautiful closet emerald green. It's like a wrap pencil dress. So I just paired it up with a beautiful statement piece jewellery and these metallic gold sandals. I think emerald green and gold, you can always win. And then again with satin, I don't know if you've seen as well, Billy Kiss at the Stellar Awards. Yeah, she was wearing the most beautiful red satin dress. It actually had it was a corset on the outside of it.
So good.
Yeah. So her accessories were very much more statement pieces, a lot of bling, and that's what you can do with satin and velvet. Just add a wee bit more statement accessories to your outfit.
Angie, I am so glad you mentioned Billy Kiss because I've been wanting to talk about her. She also wore this beautiful, like you mentioned, beautiful corset top. So cool.
Yeah, she is such a cool person.
Yeah, unreal. And that's like another really big trend this year. Is that falling on that kind of underwear is outerwear. And there's something that's really like making a statement, like you said, and really like taking a risk with your fashion. That's like just another way to kind of turn heads and like take that wee risk, like I said. Tina actually gave us a wee fun fact for us yesterday, which is that the first person to create this kind of like corset top was Randy from CS the Dress.
I love CS.
Love
it.
Randy Finoli and his, was it Design 101?
Yeah, it was one of his first designs.
Yeah.
And he had this beautiful corset on the outside, and everyone was like, Randy, what are you at? And he was like, trust the process. Look at him now.
I actually only thought he started designing dresses like not so long ago. So
No, he
did
started
right.
off as a designer. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun fact of the day.
Actually, Kelly, one of your blogs had mentioned about the Y2K fashion. And is a big one for the Y2K was this wee slip dress.
Yeah. That dress.
So the
So
satin
beautiful.
slip dress is just a staple, isn't it? You know, for the Christmas party.
Oh yes.
The great thing, the thing I like about this is this can be restyled afterwards. This can be recycled. So you can style this. You know that trend, that boy meets girl trend. That's quite big at the minute. So you can restyle this particular dress and get loads more wears out of it then right into the spring. Yeah, Angeline, you talk us through how the
I will.
Like
I
style.
actually have a few samples over here. So as you can see, this gorgeous blue satin slip dress. So what I would do to style this down, so I would just add a black blazer, like an oversized boyfriend blazer, and I'm just going to drape that over the shoulder, just to kind of give it a wee bit more of a casual look. And then we can pair it with boots or runners, but I'm just going to pair it today with a lovely pair of black Converse. And then that is a mini style. So then with the middies as well, I love this. I've seen this now everywhere. You can, these roll neck knits, and you can just layer it over your slip dress. I have just a wee belt here, so I'm just tucking the jumper nicely up there, just gives it that wee bit more of a cropped effect. And then I have paired it with, again, runners, but I paired it today with these lovely black micro boots. And I just love the casualness of this. It's actually really nice, isn't it?
It's so good.
Yeah. So
amazing. Girls, just before we move on, one other party trend that I think deserves a mention as well is the foil printing
love it.
on the fabric. Yeah, so it's like it's a wee metallic print that's printed onto the fabric, and you can have it on any fabric. But this fabric has a wee bit of a sheen to it anyway, but it just creates that sheen, that shimmer. You know, it's really it's
Another sneak peek.
It's another sneak peek.
And you can
These
still
are-
wear your Greek glitzy shoes then with them.
That's similar, you know, where it's just now it's just a slightly smaller print, but it turns like a day dress into a complete party dress. So gorgeous,
so
yeah,
good.
great trend as well.
So we have covered loads today.
We have covered loads.
Is there anything we've left out?
Speaking of covering, another huge trend is actually cutouts. So this has been like a mass trend this year. I love to see it. I think it's so good seeing women like finally embrace their bodies, flaunt their curves.
Yeah.
So we're seeing this so many different ways as well. We're seeing like really kind of cutouts here at the waist to really emphasize the waist area, as well as like kind of cold shoulders. But it's super easy to do this in a really kind of like understated way as well. With like a wee kind of backless dress or like a wee keyhole neckline, or even like this wee kind of mesh fabric up here on some of these Ivy Lane dresses. Another wee sneak peek for you.
Yeah.
So this kind of make sure that you're still keeping on that kind of cutout trend, but still being like completely kind of, you're still being covered up and still like appropriate and comfortable. Yeah.
just that wee bit of skin on show
Yes,
through the
some
sheer.
classy
Yeah.
about too.
It was a big feature on the catwalks for autumn
Okay.
winter. Big theme on the catwalk this autumn winter was to empower women. And I think cutouts was one of the things that they were saying where that came through, that theme of empowering women.
Yes,
It's a
totally.
great shirt, yeah.
I think it's a
Why
great
not?
message to send. Like,
It
It
is.
is.
Flaunt it.
It is.
yes, I loved it.
Yeah.
So, is that all we've covered today, ladies?
Covered.
Party wear?
Yeah. So what are we
Alright,
going to
going
be
down.
talking about next week,
So
Killy?
next Friday is actually Women's Entrepreneurship Day.
Oh,
Yes, so we're going to do an interview with some very, very familiar faces.
yeah.
So yes, I can't wait now for that.
As we were saying as well, if anybody has any questions about anything that we did here today, or if you wanted any tips or advice, if you just maybe comment under the video, and we'll try and get back to you with any help that we can give. But definitely, if you feel like if you can get in touch.
Fantastic. So thank you very much for watching on our very first video. We are so excited about this, and we will see you next Friday.
Bye.
Bye.